Hey Leo Virgos, welcome to your bonus reading. Okay, we had a little numbering mishap here and you actually were owed a reading. So I'm going to give it to you now. Surprise, surprise. I hope that this message does serve you well whenever you do receive it, okay? We're going to look into the angelic energy surrounding you to see what your angels and guides and ancestors maybe need you to know or be aware of for the now moment. I'm going to sound my singing bowl one time to clear and set the tone and energy for this reading. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have here for Leo Virgos from their angels, guides, ancestors? What messages need to come through for Leo Virgos? Thank you. All right, first message out, it's strength and guidance, okay? So your angels, your ancestors are definitely bringing in some sort of support for you. You can call on your angels if you need a little bit of strength, a little bit of guidance right now, okay? Take a step back, okay? Maybe you'll get stronger guidance if you remove yourself from a situation or take a big picture view of something rather than get too caught up in the details, okay? One more message here for Leo Virgos. Thank you. And then you have listen deeply, okay? So I do think you are being communicated with here. Right, you definitely are maybe getting some signs, synchronicities, some form of messaging around what your next step should be, which is to maybe take a step back, okay? This does feel like maybe you being called into like a hermit's energy in order to either ground yourself, get connected with yourself a little bit more, and or really pay attention to what you really want. So you could be operating on what someone else wants, moving in a way someone else would. There's like a need to shift into the star energy. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, the star card, okay? Let's read these from the book right quick just to get some extra guidance for you guys. Strength and guidance. All right. It says, okay, don't underestimate the power of your soul. You are a strong and resilient soul with the capacity to rise above any challenge. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. Whatever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You are becoming more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose and what will divert you from your joy. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that the feelings that are coming to you now are guidance that will help you understand the steps that you need to take and the moves that you need to make in order to be aligned with abundance and support, okay? So again, I feel like that step is take a step back. Remove yourself from a situation, create some sort of distance from something, and spend time listening in, because it almost feels like you could be fighting against your own truth or moving against your own truth, and spirit needs you to kind of check back in, tap back in to make sure you see that clearly, okay? So in the realm of taking a step back, that message says your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time. That could be the upcoming full moon in Aries energy. But you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, your intentions, your visions, and your goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. So again, it almost feels like you might be running the risk of misalignment here. If you proceed to maybe move or approach something in the way that you have been, there's a need to kind of recalibrate a little bit, almost like a Seven of Pentacles type of energy I'm feeling for y'all, okay? Let's get into listen deeply. There we go. The message says that angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel that you have to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop. Listen to yourself and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source, and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy. So listen deeply, okay? So really tapping into that inner voice, activating your inner voice in any way that feels appropriate or you feel guided to. Let's pull some tarot on this. Thank you so much, Divine. For Leo Virgo, what details can you share about this strength and guidance? Okay, listen, fell right on it. You got the Two of Cups, which could mean that it's definitely necessary for you to lean on your inner self, okay? But maybe you have close friendships, relationships that you can kind of open up to, trusted individuals that will not skew your bias or skew your vision based on their own biases, right? People who see you, a heart-to-heart type of thing, see who you are, and that is maybe the best kind of guidance you might want to lean on, okay, or connect with. Maybe this is around a relationship for you. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. The Nine of Coins. Yeah, maybe some of you are kind of deciding on whether you want to be single. Okay. Ooh. Okay, none of that flipped upright. So I'm going to put that all back. The Moon, the Page of Coins, and the Two of Wands. Yeah. There could be this like desire to invest in yourself in a new way. But it's almost like, is that the right thing to do? Is this the right time to do that? Okay, so trust the strength of the guidance coming through for you. Two of Cups and the Nine of Coins. Clarify a little bit for strength and guidance. Thank you. The Ten of Coins. Okay, yeah. So this is something you've either been a part of for a long time. Maybe you've built your sense of status. You've built a sense of like community, stability in something here with the Ten of Coins and the Nine of Coins and the Two of Cups. This definitely feels like a situation you don't want to give up on. Like you're maybe struggling to kind of either let go of it, but I almost feel like it is the investment piece. I think with the Moon that came out, it feels as if like your soul maybe wants to go another way, but because you've invested so much, you've spent so much time in a certain situation, or again, it's been a while, it's like not wanting to let go of the history that you share with something, okay? The Page of Swords, right? Because it either is going to require you to think differently, adhere yourself to new ways of communicating, expressing, or learning. That might be a little scarier, I guess. Again, maybe this is pulling you out of a comfort zone, okay? But I don't know. Let's talk about why does Leo Virgo need to take a step back? Thank you. The Five of Coins. Yeah. Because something could be a little bit, I want to say hidden almost. Like there could be something you don't know about this situation. Taking a step back might put you in a different financial status. So that could be why it's like, no, I want to hang on to this kind of Nine of Pentacles stability. So you could be called into falling into the Five of Pentacles, taking a risk in some way, shape, or form, or being worried about stability where you weren't at one point, okay? That could be what's attached to the newness, like this new path, new opportunity, new connection could lead you into something that might require you to leave a lot of what you've built or a lot of what might be considered the old behind. Okay, so that could be a little bit of like a risk that you want to take, but are maybe a little nervous to. Clarify the Five of Coins for taking a step back. Okay, you've got the Two of Wands. Yeah, so this is all about your choices and decisions here with the twos coming through. So this could be like a step back that actually propels you further than if you were to stay in something as is. Yeah, look at the Ace of Coins at the bottom. New opportunity. It might feel unfair. Like this could be a high ask or coming in from your higher self asking you to take a risk on something that might not be as stable, might not be as developed as you're used to. Something about, again, a comfort zone, the Three of Cups. But again, it might give you more room to celebrate. It might connect you with the right people. So it's a matter of priority here. What do you really, really want? What do you really, really need? And I think that's why Spirit is saying listen deeply to that, because you could be tempted to ignore your needs for the sake of some form of stability, or again, sacrificing your growth for something you've already been attached to, or maybe you've outgrown, but again, it's familiar. Okay. What's the energy between take a step back and listen deeply? The Two of Coins, again, all choices. 3-2 so far here, and strength out here. So maybe this is an opportunity for you to conquer some sort of fear. This could even be healing your relationship with money and finances. There could be healing happening in your second house. I'm hearing Chiron in the second. Okay, or Chiron maybe in Taurus. Take it how it resonates. What does Leo Virgo need to listen deeply for, Spirit? Thank you. The King of Coins and the Page of Cups at the bottom with the Ten of Coins. It's like you know, or your higher self knows where you want to be. The path that you might be inspired or might be guided to take might not look like it'll lead to the Ten of Pentacles that you want, but it absolutely will. This is maybe where your faith has to come in, the Page of Cups, or there's a need to kind of open up to the possibility of something happening in a new way, a way that you didn't think about. That Page of Swords. Okay, clarify a little bit. Ace of Coins in reverse. Yeah. There could be an opportunity that's presented to you by someone who maybe you think is stable, but they might not actually be. Or I'm kind of sensing a trap here with the Moon at the bottom. So just be careful. You really have to listen deep, deep, deep to your inner voice. This is your journey. But it feels like your soul needs to be heard before you make a choice or a decision. Okay, yeah, the Three of Wands with the Three of Cups. So 2 or 3/23 could be significant for you. Some of you could be born on the 23rd. Okay, or the 5th could mean something. You've got the Knight of Swords with the Three of Wands. It's almost like there could be like a carrot being dangled. Someone could be saying something and you want to go based off the words, but there might not be like tangible evidence that they can provide that for you. This could even be a job or a career trying to kind of get you to work hard for a benefit or something like that, that like should just be offered to you. I don't know. There's something like a dangling carrot. This Ace of Pentacles could feel like a dangling carrot. This could be like promise of promotion, promise of advancement, promise of investment, like a returned investment. Oh, we'll pay for you to go get, more schooling or more education or certified, but there's like a bar that keeps moving. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you meet the metric and then they're like, oh, you actually got to climb a couple more. And then you get there and they're like, actually, now there's more that you have to do. So just be mindful of that. Take a good look at what you've already invested thus far. If that kind of dangling carrot behavior is happening, maybe it is time for you to walk away and take a step back. Take it only again as it resonates. Yeah, thinking like the Emperor, Page of Swords. Now it's kind of like advocating for yourself. The Page of Swords and the Emperor could also speak to that. Self-advocacy, speaking up, thinking for yourself for sure with the Seven of Wands and the Two of Coins, okay? That Seven of Wands feels like hard work. Hard work. Like you've worked very hard to get to wherever it is that you are at right now, to maybe get to this 10 of coins or get to that 9 of coins. But there's a need to, again, listen deeply to what it is that you want. Get into your inner voice or speak up for yourself in some way, okay? And if you aren't able to do that, that could be a sign enough that you might not be in the right environment or that needs to shift. And you've got the Empress at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, so in order to kind of get into some sort of balance here with yourself, there truly is a need for self-reflection from your angels, but I do think you are going to get a lot of guidance here soon. Let's get into that guidance though. Tell me a little bit more here, Spirit. Some additional guidance and insight for Leo Virgos for the now moment, whenever they find this, and for the energy presenting itself. What's this new mindset? How do they step into the Emperor and the Empress energy? Guardian angel. Okay, you're not alone. Remembering that you're not alone. Maybe this is also like a choice or an action that might affect more than one person or more than just you, okay, which is maybe why it's a bit difficult. You also have She-Wolf that came out, Unleash the Wild Within. Okay, tell me a little bit more. For Leo Virgo in this energy, how do they get into the Emperor, Empress? How do they get into that? Stargazer, set your sights higher. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you might be chasing crumbs almost, like where there's more abundance or more to be had. Maybe if you were to be in more of a control space, more of a leadership role. Okay, you've also got Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Set your sights higher. Unleash the wild within. That's maybe even listening in deeply. And then you have track down your fears and desires. Exactly. So the time spent in introspection will be tracking down what it is that you really desire, and then what fears you have around receiving that desire. That's where your work starts, Leo Virgo. And then you want to also pay attention to who you surround yourself with. Okay, your environment, your company that you keep is super crucial for you right now. Okay, I do think you do. I think with this Two of Cups, you have something or someone that you can connect with that makes you feel protected, that makes you feel like you're not alone. This could be a good friend, family member, lover. Take it as it resonates, okay? But unleashing the wild within, again, I think there's a need to get back to that authentic you, that raw you. Maybe working through your lower chakras right now could also support you. Yeah, stay rooted and grounded, Earth Guardian. Yeah, get into those lower chakras, definitely your root chakra here. And setting your sights higher could be a bit of like a confidence thing. Getting into that Three of Wands is also saying that there's more beyond where I am. And I feel like that's what your angels want you to remember, that you don't have to settle for what you've been given or what you've been promised. Like there's almost like this doorway opening up with all the twos here for you to create something or carve out a path that will bring in more abundance, maybe more celebration, more connection, more of whatever it is that you desire. Okay. All right. Well, this was your bonus reading. I hope you found it helpful and insightful. Make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you like this reading as well, so it can circulate out to your other fellow cuspers out there in the YouTube world. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon in our next one. All right. Namaste.